Alright, so this is a quick video on how to scrap a hard drive, and this one is basically done except for the little motor right there. It makes it spin. So y'all hang tight and I'll be back with you.
Sanctioned by the U.S. government. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. May God be with you all.
Alright, breakdown of hard drive. First, you unplug this. Take a couple screws out here. Of course, screws, I put them in shred. I mean, by the time you take 50 things apart, that's a whole lot of weight in screws. I've seen some people just throw them away. Not me. Board sort. They'll buy that. This right here looks like it's got silver ends on it. Either way, I keep them. So y'all can see my stash over here of ends and pieces and stuff. I've always kept all those. And basically you just go through and take all these screws out. You gotta take screws out the top and get everything to release. So I'm gonna do that. So this video is not forever. I'm gonna pause it and then I'll be back with you when I get those out. Alright, so there's all the screws I took out of the front and back. And pop this panel open here. These are shred, they are not aluminum. This one is massively heavy. Most of them are not. And I say shred, it could probably go with stainless steel, to be honest with you, but I don't really do the stainless steel thing. I just kind of throw it all in shred. And this is the inside of your hard drive. This is your hand that swings. Comes over here and writes on to your disk and stuff. Your I think it's neodymium magnets or whatever are right here. Some of them have one on the top and one on the bottom, and some of them just have one. As you can see, they slide around in there because I took all the screws out the other side. All of them up until like this computer has been, well, this computer's just been different all the way around. But all of them up until this one, there were screws on the inside I had to take out to get this stuff to come out. But as you can see, they are pretty strong. It takes a little bit of force to get them apart, and you can sell these on the internet all day long. Sell them by the box or bucket. So I always keep these. This right here, normally I just kind of grab it and tear it out. There's gold. It runs down the inside or the outside to the end. So I always take all this stuff off. Some of it runs more on the inside than the outside. This is copper, so I rip that out of there. Not any real major thing most of the time, but sometimes you need a set of pliers or just grab a hold of it and tear it right out. There's just some copper. These, you can just grab this and peel this little, it's like a little circuit board piece off, and most of the time this will peel right off with it. You keep that because that's gold. The rest of the piece is aluminum, except for that centerpiece may not be. I don't remember. Some of these are quite nice. mean, as y'all can tell, that's 100% aluminum, but most of the time you do have, the casing is anyway, most of the time you do have to get special screwdrivers or whatever to take this stuff apart. It's not the normal stuff, and that does not want to free up. Wow, they really put that one in there good. So I'm going to take these two screws out and this one and hopefully break this free, and I will show you the rest. Alright, so I've taken these screws out. That's aluminum. They will buy these. That's probably the thickest hard drive I have laid my eyes on so far. So, board sort. Centerpiece can be a pain to get out sometimes. The rest of my screws fell out. A lot of times these are gold pinned or whatever. I don't really see it on this one, but regardless, there's that piece. This was a plastic piece that was set in there to guide the disc. So you're pretty much left with aluminum. You may have to knock a centerpiece out. These are actually a motor, so when you pop this off, there's windings in there. So that's pretty much about all that's left of this. Is just pull that centerpiece out, then you're left with aluminum piece, and of course I got to pull these 4 bolts out. They're on the side. They were just there to guide it into the rails, into the computer, the way it was set up. It's the first one I've had with those, but once you get the centerpiece out, you're golden. You got a nice chunk of aluminum you can break and melt, or you can put it with your rest of your aluminum and sell it. And that's basically tearing down a hard drive. It's not much to it, just takes a couple minutes. Hope y'all enjoyed.